So well students, in our previous class we are studied about meaning of a rational number and also certain properties related to a rational number. So and we have completed 2.1 exercise 2 mains. Now the third main, yes. So find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Yes. What do you know about multiplicative inverse? So related to that, we have to find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Among that, the first question, which is minus 13. Yes. Before taking this problem, so we have to know multiplicative inverse. So at the time of explanation, I was given if A is a number, its multiplicative inverse is 1 by A because its product is 1. Because 1 is the multiplicative identity element. Suppose X is a number, its multiplicative inverse is 1 by X, it is 1. Suppose 1 by B is a number, that is a rational number, its multiplicative inverse is B by 1. Okay? So numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator, that number we can call it as a multiplicative inverse. So B1 are which is 1. So like this, we have to write the multiplicative inverse of minus 13. Yes, multiplicative inverse of minus 13 is, yes, yes it is. So minus 13 by 1, you can interchange minus 1 by 13 because minus 113 into minus 1 by 13, minus into minus, plus 13 ones are 13 ones are, it is 1. Its product is 1. Therefore, multiplicative inverse of minus 13 is minus 1 by 13. Minus 1 by 13. So like this, we have to write the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 by 19. So what is the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 by 19 is how much? Yes, think it. Minus, you can write minus only. Interchange numerator and denominator, it is 19 by 13 because minus 13 by 19 multiplied with minus 19 by 13. What we did here, we interchange numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. That is called reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. Reciprocal or multiplicative inverse, it is 1 because 1 is the multiplicative identity element. And the third question is main 1 by 5. What is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5? Write it in sentence. Multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5 is how much? Yes. Change numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator. Like this, you can observe in this way, which is 5 by 1. So it means, I think you are well versed with multiplicative inverse. Very easily we can take the reciprocal. So here the fourth one is minus 5 by 8 into minus 3 by 7. Before writing multiplicative inverse, you can simplify this one, which is minus into minus, plus 5 3s are 15, 8 7s are 56. 8 sevens are 56. Now multiplicative inverse of 15 by 56 is, yes, which is 56 by 15, or so its reciprocal is minus 8 by 5, its reciprocal is minus 7 by 3. Instead of this, we can write that one very easily. We can write the answer. Now, what is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1? Yes, so multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 is minus 1. Like this, we can write the multiplicative inverse of the given problems. Yes. What is the multiplicative inverse of A? You can recall once again, which is 1 by A. Which is 1 by A. What is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by X? Which is X. Which is Yes. Now I can pass on to the next main, that is fifth main. Name the property. Name the property under multiplication. Name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. Yes, the first question. Minus 4 by 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 4 by 5, which is equal to minus 4 by 5. And the second question, 13 by 70 into minus 2 by 7, which is equal to minus 2 by 7 into minus 13 by 17. And the third question, minus 19 by 29 into 29 by minus 19 is equal to 1. Yes. So here it has three problems. Write the property. I think what are the property you are studying? Yes. You can recall one by one. We are studied commutative property, yes, closure property, associative property, multiplicative inverse, as well as additive inverse. Now related to this, so minus 4 by 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 4 by 5. Its product is minus 4 by 5. So what we did here is, so it is nothing but, so 1 is A into B is equal to B into A. So what do you call that one? Yes, A into B is equal to B into A. Call it as a commutative property. Commutative property under addition. Under, yes, addition or multiplication? Under multiplication. So because here we use multiplicative symbol, which is A into B is equal to B into A. And also one is the multiplicative identity element. Yes, multiplicative identity element. But what property here we are used? We used commutative property. That too under multiplication because of product sign. What does commutative property says? Commutative property says that any number you can multiply by the left side or right side, the value does not change. For example, x into y is equal to y into x. X into y is equal to y into x. Now, here a is minus 4 by y, b is 1. Just a and b are interchanged. Therefore, this is called commutative property. What do you call this one? Commutative property. Like this, you can give an example for commutative property under multiplication. Yes, 2 into 3 is equal to 3 into 2. 2 into 3 is equal to 3 into 2. Now, observe these two. 13 by 17 into minus 2 by 7, which is equal to minus 2 by 7 into minus 13 by 17. Yes, recall. So minus 13 by 17, minus 13 by 17, minus 2 by 7, minus 2 by 7. Just these two are interchanged. Therefore, this is also, yes, commutative property under, yes, multiplication, under multiplication. Now come to the third question. Minus 19 by 29 into 29 by 19 is equal to 1. The product of two numbers which is equal to 1. How? Here is a number. We have taken its reciprocal. So, what does it say? Yes, what does it say? It is inverse property. Inverse property. Inverse property says that a number should be multiplied its reciprocal. It must be equal to 1. That 1 is the multiplicative identity element. Like it. A into 1 by x is equal to 1. 1 by x into x is equal to 1. Like that. Minus 19 by 29. Take reciprocal. It is 29 by minus 19. Because minus into minus is plus. 19 ones are 29 ones are cancel. You will get 1. That 1 is the multiplicative identity element. You can recall 0 is the additive identity element. 1 is the multiplicative identity element. Because 0 is added to any number, the value does not change. You will get the same number. 1 is added, 1 is multiplied to any number, you will get the same number. That's why 0 is called additive identity element. 1 is called multiplicative identity element. So next question. So I think all these are the exercise problems. Even after the completion of this lesson, you have to write the notes related to these exercise problems. Later on I will see your notes also. Sixth question. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. Yes, simplify this one. It carries 2 marks. Yes, 6 by 13 is a number. You can multiply. Okay, multiply, it is a product sign. Reciprocal of 6 by minus 7 by 16 is how much? It is 16 by minus 7. Remember. Now plus into minus, minus or plus divided by minus is minus. 16 nines are 96. Now 13 sevens are So if you forgotten table, 7 3s are 21, 2, 7 1s are 7 plus 2, 19. Therefore, the product of 6 by 13 and its reciprocal of minus 7 by 16 is minus 96 by 71. This step is very important. What we have written, 6 by 13 you can write as it is. Because of multiply, write the into sign. And reciprocal of what? Reciprocal of 7 by 16. That to a negative sign, minus 7 by 16. We can take that reciprocal as 16 by minus 7. Now, multiply the numerator. So, 16 into 6, it is 96. Now, so minus into plus, it is minus. 13 sevens are 91. 13 sevens are 91. Yes. So, like this, we can simplify the following. Now, the seventh question in your exercise, I will give the same number. Yes. Tell what property. Tell what property allows you to compute 1 by 3 into bracket 6 into 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 into 6 bracket into 4 by 3. Very interesting question. Tell what property allows. It means while simplifying a problem, you are used a property in this problem. What property? First number is excluded, other two are grouped. First two numbers are grouped, the next one is out of the bracket. So by observing here like this, it is look like A into B into C as written as A into B into C. Now observe, A is 1 by 3, B is 6, C is 4 by 3. That can be written as A is 1 by 3, B is 6, C is 4 by 3. So what is the name of this property? Yes, very good. So it says that we are used associative property. What is the answer we are going to write? So we have to write associative property. Why we have to write associative property? Because it looks like A into B into C as A into B into C. Associative property under multiplication. Remember, multiplication, because here we are using multiplicative sign. If it is a plus, then you can write associative property under addition. Suppose if you are written associative property, it is enough. But specifically associative property under multiplication. That rule we are adopted while simplifying this type of problems. Yes. And the next question. Yes. 8th one is 8 by 9 the multiplicative 8 by 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 8. Question mark. Why or why not? Why or why not? Yes, very interesting. Is 8 by 9 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 8. So this is 8 by 9. So now observe, here is a mixed fraction. Yes, that one you can convert into proper fraction. Yes, minus 1 1 by 8 can be written as minus 8 ones are 8 plus 1 9 9 by 8. Now observe these two. Yes, its product is 1. Now observe the sign. Yes, of course 8 by 9 into 9 by 8 is 1. But observe 8 by 9 into 9 by minus 8 is 9 ones are 9 ones, 8 ones are 8 ones, plus divided by minus minus 1. Therefore, no. So it is not possible. It is not possible means minus 1 1 by 8 is not the inverse of 8 by 9. It is not the inverse of 8 by 9. If you will get plus 1, definitely that is the inverse of 8 by 9. Here also minus sign. Definitely we can say yes. But so minus sign is there. 8 by 9 into 9 by minus 8 is equal to minus 1. We won't get the multiplicative identity element. Remember, we won't get the multiplicative identity element. We can get the minus 1. Therefore, it is not the inverse of 8 by 9. 8 by 9. Next one. Yes, that is ninth one. All are 1 mark question. Is 0.3 the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3 why not? Why not? 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3. So 0.3 is a decimal. So 0.3 can be written as 3 by 10. 3 by 10 because 3 we have to write in numerator, unit and 10. So 0.3 convert decimal to fraction. And 3 1 by 3 convert mixed fraction to proper fraction. 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10 by 3. Therefore 3 by 10 into 10 by 3. 10 ones are 10 ones are 3 ones are 3 ones. You will get 1. So what is your opinion? Is it 0.3? Is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3? Say yes or no? Yes. Why? Because its product is plus 1. 1 is the multiplicative inverse. Yes. The reason is so 0.3 is 3 by 10. 3 1 by 3 is 10 by 3. Its product is plus 1. Yes, 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3. 3 1 by 3. So all these questions carries 1 marks. You can remember. And also the questions will be so framed in objectivized. Under that construction, so these problems will help you. Now, very interesting. Main 10th main. Write one sub question 1. The rational number is the rational number that does not leave a reciprocal. Does not leave a reciprocal. And the second question, the rational number that are that are equal to their reciprocal. Their reciprocal. Equal to their reciprocal. And the third question in this main, the rational number that is equal to its integer. Yes, which is the rational number that does not have a reciprocal. Which is that number without a reciprocal? Yes, which is that number without reciprocal? 1, yes, 1 by 1 is a number. 2, 1 by 2. 3, 1 by 3. Therefore, which is that number? 0 has no reciprocal. That does not give reciprocal. For 0, we know that 0 by anything is 0. Anything by 0 is not defined. Therefore, it has no reciprocal. Remember, 0 by anything is 0. Anything by 0 is not defined. Not defined. It is not possible to define. Therefore, 0 does not give any reciprocal. It does not give any reciprocal. The next question. The rational number that are equal to their reciprocal. Which are the rational numbers having equal to their reciprocal? Yes? Yes? Which are the rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocal? Now, 1 and minus 1 are the rational numbers, so which are very equal, because 1 by 1 is 1, minus 1 by minus 1 is 1. It means if nothing is there, denominator it has 1. 1 is a number. Its reciprocal is 1 by 1. That is also 1. Minus 1 is a number. Its reciprocal is 1 by minus 1. You will get 1. So the rational number that are equal to the reciprocal. Observe here. Equal. A by A. Like that. A by A. B by B. C by C. Must be equal to 1. So minus 1 divided by minus 1 is 1. 1 divided by 1 is also 1. In this way, we can find 1 and minus 1 are the rational numbers which are equal to their reciprocal. Now, so the third question. So, the rational number that is equal to its integer. Which is the rational number equal to its integer? Only 0. Other than that, there is no any other possibility. 0 by 0 is 0. The rational number that is equal to its integer is a 0. Integer. 0 is the only rational number equal to its integer. Other than that, for plus 1, it is minus 1, plus 2, minus 2. Like that, the numbers with opposite signs are integers. But 0 is the only number. 0 is the only number. Like this, we can write the answer. So, very easily, if you understand the concept very well. So, now, the last way, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Yes. If you know this chapter very well, definitely you are in a position to answer. The first one, 0 has dash reciprocal. Yes. 0 has, how many reciprocals are there? 0. Yes? No? As 0 has no reciprocals. 0 has no reciprocal. And the second question, the numbers dash and dash are they reciprocals? Yes. The number dash and dash are they reciprocal? Just now we discussed 1 and minus 1 are the numbers having their reciprocals. 1 and minus 1. And the third question. Yes, the reciprocal of minus 5 is dash. Yes, the reciprocal of minus 5 is 1 by minus 5 r. So minus 1 by 5, minus 1 by 5. And the fourth one is, yes, so reciprocal of 1 by x is dash. Yes, everybody, what is the reciprocal of 1 by a? Which is a. What is the reciprocal of 1 by b? Which is b. So therefore, what is the reciprocal of 1 by x? Which is x. Very good. Now the fifth question. The product of two rational numbers. The two rational numbers is always dash. Multiply any two rational numbers. 1 by 2 is a rational number. Yes, 2 by 3 is a rational number. Its product is 1 by 3. So 2 by 7 is a rational number. 7 by 8 is a rational number. It is, so 2 ones are 2 fours are 7 ones are 7, 7 fours are 28. Observe these two. What are 1 by 3 and 7 by 8? 1 by 3 is a rational number. 7 by 28 is a rational number. Therefore, what do we conclude? Rational number is multiplied with a rational number. Yes, it is a rational number. It is a rational number. Therefore, we generalize the product of any two rational number is a rational number. Remember, with the help of this example, we can say that the product of a rational number with a rational number is always a rational number. So, on the last question, yes, the reciprocal of positive rational number is dash. Yes, the reciprocal of positive rational number. Now 1 by 2 is a positive rational number. Its reciprocal is 2 by 1, which is 1. Okay. So 3 by 4 is a positive rational number. Its reciprocal is 4 by 3. Now it is 1. What is your opinion? The reciprocal of positive rational number. Here we can get a reciprocal in terms of positive. Therefore it is positive. It is positive. The reciprocal of positive rational number is a positive. The reciprocal of negative rational number is what? It is a negative. It is a negative because we want to get one multiplicative identity elements like this. So today class, so how to, so 2.1 exercise, almost all very simple questions and almost all 1 mark questions. So whatever the property they are given, we can identify the property. So whatever the inverse they are given, you have to write the inverse property and also certain fill in the blanks. Later on, we are going to study about the number line. What is that? Number line. Okay, next class we can continue the number line. Thank you one and all.